Last December, Trump announced a made-up department, so-called Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which would be co-chaired by billionaires Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. The idea allegedly was to advance government efficiency. In fact, what DOGE is all about is cutting governmental regulations, the protective measures that give us clean air, clean water, safe food, fair workplace. This effort had nothing to do with efficiency and all about driving the ideological agenda and trying to make corporations richer. The second part of their agenda is to cut government spending in many of the areas where we need it most. Actually, they want to cut the government across the board. With some very notable exceptions, they don't want to cut the government subsidies for rich corporations. There is an efficiency agenda, even if you just care about dollars and cents. We could slash drug prices in the United States of America by $200 billion a year if we just tried to do a little bit of what other countries do, negotiating drug prices or advancing generic competition for on-patent medicines. We could save $100 billion a year and give people higher quality medical care by getting rid of the privatized Medicare system known as Medicare Advantage. We could save $100 billion or easily $200 billion a year by cutting wasteful Pentagon spending and stopping contractor greed that's ripping off the public. If we wanted to efficiently raise money, smarter and increase taxes on the rich and corporations easily could bring $500 billion more to the government every year. And the most important investment that we absolutely must make, we also must invest to prevent the catastrophic climate crisis from getting even worse than it's already going to be. Dollars we spend today will return 10 times that, literally, in the future. What Trump created, the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, is not a government department. What it looks like is a federal advisory committee. Well, it turns out there's a law governing how federal advisory committees must behave. It's called the Federal Advisory Committee Act, FACA. And it says that federal advisory committees have to have a charter and a specific mission and regular meetings with published agendas. And they have to maintain open records that are available for the public to see. And they must have balanced representation. Two billionaires is not a balanced committee. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they represent themselves and people like themselves. The billionaire class, the corporate class. Lisa Gilbert and I have suggested that we be made part of the Department of Government Efficiency, this Federal Advisory Committee, to lend some balance to this committee. And maybe some decent ideas, maybe some sense of evidence, maybe an actual effort to represent the interests of the American people.